What's up? Where's Hamster? Amaranth band. It's so irritating that like it's so irritating that people always say I push the line, but I feel like some of these people get banned like fucking 20 fucking times. Like, how many times has Amaranth been fucking banned? Jesus. I know, so I got banned. Yeah, I feel like I got banned for so much random shit too. Do you remember my ban for doxing? I remember my ban for I think I got a 7-day ban for that. When the big Twitch leaks happened, I think that when the big Twitch leaks happened, I didn't even put it on screen. I was reading on the other thing and I was like, "Oh, it looks like Amaranth can contact John at Twitch." And apparently, like, john@twitch.tv was the guy's email. And they hit me up with the 7 days for doxing. I was like, are you fucking serious? These are public-facing emails. These emails are publicly listed on Twitch's directory. How did I get a fucking 7-day ban for that? Bro, I feel like I caught so many random bans from Twitch. And I was so careful, too, because I think there were other people that were full on showing these leaks on their screen, and I had it like on my other monitor. I was just reading excerpts, and I was just like murmuring this up. I was like, oh yeah, oh, looks like Amaranth could contact John at Twitch. It seems like and then I got hit for a 7-day. Jesus.
I feel like if I'm like I can't sexualize him anymore. I used to, but now it's like every time I sexualize him, imagine making out with him or fucking him. It's like, yeah, you like Bing Chu-ling? Do you like Bing Chu-ling? That's all I can think of. I feel like if I'm
Encouraging this behavior seems just as bad as stealing's okay take. It's not some random customer's job to go vigilante for a store. Where? Why would you link a picture of the tweet? Why would you do this?
And a good Samaritan trying to stop 2 alleged thieves at a TJ Maxx in Miraloma. Dramatic video captured by a customer showing the takedown at the location.
Bro, this guy's huge.
On Limonite Avenue. At least 2 women wearing black hoodies seen trying to walk out with arms full of purses. But when the second one tried to leave, a man jumped in to stop her, tackling her, eventually knocking her to the ground.
Damn.
Let me go. Let me go.
After a brief struggle, the alleged thief was able to get away. It's unclear what merchandise actually was taken. So far, no arrests have been made.
What would happen with the streams you're unbanned from Twitch? Damn, dude, I don't know.
I don't know if every new guy gets banned, but I'm donating to remove the ban, so here you go.
At the very least, I'll be able to stream with Twitch people. That's all I care about. Teenager gives her social security number to a scam site to buy clothes. How do I feel about that? I don't know. We haven't finished our we haven't finished our self-defense manifesto yet, so I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Okay, so what did you buy?
Leggings.
Why? What kind?
They're Lululemon off this weird website I found because they were only like 80 bucks. So I got them, and they like asked for my card number, so I gave it to them so they could charge my card. And they needed my social security, so I just gave it to them. But it's been a while and I haven't gotten them.
So you gave a website your social security number.
For $8 Lululemon leggings? Yeah.
For $8?
80.
You paid $80 for leggings?
Mom, they run for more expensive.
I'm sorry. You paid $80 for
Do
leggings.
you know what Lululemon is? Let me get my Lulu.
On top of that, you gave a website your social security number.
Yeah, so I'm just still waiting for the leggings. Haven't got them.
You got scammed.
No, I haven't lost hope.
Why would you give anybody your social security number?
Because they asked for it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, hold on. I went live before finishing my emails and stuff. We're doing this. Wait, one vegan games thing.
Lawyer was fucking stupid. For one thing, he never studied copyright law. So for him to claim he knows more than me because he's a fucking lawyer is retarded when I have like firsthand personal experience with this shit.
Okay. I don't even know if this is an ultra hot take, okay? However, and it's so weird that it's weird that he does this, okay? Pisco he seems like a really smart guy. I haven't heard him say anything crazy. He seems like a really smart guy. I don't know why he resorts to the like, are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer thing? He doesn't need to, you know? I don't think Pisco ever needed to do that. I don't know why he did.
Secondly, he kept claiming that, oh, this is like...
also, first of all, so we broke 3 of Dan's bits trying to unscrew my my SIGs thing. What are the best, highest quality, like solid titanium, steel, dura alloy, whatever the fuck? What can I get for bits that won't break? iFixit is not good. Okay, what's like a good, hardcore, like this is some shit that you can use to build buildings? I'm not heating shit up. Number 1, number 2, I did need a plate. You dumb motherfuckers. Who was in chat saying I wouldn't need a plate to install the site? You motherfuckers. I do need a plate.
What's going on, guys? Nate from Nameless Arms here, and today, in order to actually perform the installation, I've got one of our 365 SASs here, so we'll go ahead and break the gun down. We're gonna go ahead and take the takedown lever. Just go ahead and turn that. Of course, the gun is clear. And we'll slide off. We'll slide off the side. I'm just gonna pull the barrel and recoil spring out of it just to make it a little bit easier for now. And so one of the first things you have to do is you have to remove the existing FT bullseye sight that is in the slide. Now, SIG, and this is directly from SIG, specs the screws as being a T8 Torx drive. Some customers have expressed that, you know, a T8 fits in there a little bit loose and they found better luck with a T9, but the official word from SIG is that is a T8 drive screw. And the reason why we bring that up is because on some of your cheaper kits, like for example, like this one that you can find, like for example, at Walmart, when you grab the T8 driver, you'll notice it has a little bit of play in there. However, when you grab, you know, like a little bit better quality drivers, like for example this Weehaw, it's got way less, so it fits the actual head of the screw a little bit better. So that's just something to consider, guys. But again, official word from SIG is you're going to need a T8 drive. Now you can go out and find these kits. These are like $10. If you want to invest in a good set of drivers, you can find guys variations that they've used to actually get the firing iron. Breaks down the Loctite, helps plastic, Reprolite, heat local T8 drive. You get those on the side of that.
Look,
basically
I can't put shit in here, motherfucker. You thought it would fit and it didn't fit.
For the first time, there's probably gonna be a lot of smuts under here. One of the biggest things we're concerned about or we're worried about is oil, because we don't want any type of oil contaminating the thread locker. We're gonna put in a spray bottle here to use something as possible. If you want to clean down inside, creep down. What we want to do is we want to take our plate and kind of check it to see how it fits inside the pocket. Now, this one happens to fit exactly how we want it. Okay, there's really no play in that at all. You guys can see, like, if I pop that in.
Doesn't point in the Romeo 0 on the P365 SAS to be the purpose of buying a pistol with a smooth top slide. Well, I haven't shot it with the original sights yet, okay? After I do it, I'll figure. I just wanted a gun with a cool red dot. And it's still like a low profile, everything, okay? Maybe it'd make more sense to put it on my MP shield, though. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, whoever said that this would fit, kill yourself in a video game. Okay, sorry, hold on.
Uncharted territory, it's never been tested before. Live fucking broadcasts have existed since the fucking 1920s when TVs were first invented. So the idea that this is new legal fucking territory is just nonsense. Like again, CNN does live broadcasts. Fox News does live broadcasts. Every fucking major network does live broadcasts, and they've had to deal with copyright issues and bullshit like that. You really think this is uncharted territory? So if fucking Aiden Ross does a live stream, that's no different than fucking Fox News or CNN doing a live broadcast, and that is their content. Like it's so open and shut and fucking obvious, and his only fucking it wasn't even an argument, by the way. It was a premise to an argument. He said Aiden Ross would have a claim to that content if he could provide proof of some form of authorship, like he was the mastermind behind the idea of creating that live stream. And then I asked him, okay, so what is the evidence that he was the has authorship to that live stream? And he couldn't fucking answer, and he just kept
to this.
And he just kept slinging ad homs at me like a fucking idiot. Like, oh my god, those were some of the most two stupid fucking people I've ever interacted with, and it's insane that that one guy was a lawyer. I'm sure if his clients saw that, they wouldn't hire him. That guy's a bad lawyer. Like in order to be a lawyer, you have to have critical fucking thinking skills, which that guy completely and utterly lacks. Like that lawyer was fucking stupid. For one thing, he never studied copyright law. So for him to claim he knows more than me because he's a fucking lawyer is retarded when I have like firsthand personal experience with this shit. Secondly, he kept claiming that, oh, this is like uncharted.
Sorry, fuck. Okay. Oh, Pisco wasn't here for the beginning. Here, we'll play it.
Territory.
Just to finish his humiliation.
It's never been tested before. Live fucking broadcasts have existed since the fucking 1920s when TVs were first invented. So the idea that this is new legal fucking territory is just nonsense.
Did you see Sneeko pushing back on Fresh and Fit?
I realized today, and like while traveling the world, that I probably agree with women's idea of a high value man more than the red pill space's idea of a high value man.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
How dare you? I think women, did you see how all of them, none of them brought up finances really? None of them brought up like the way you look. None of them talked about like what you wear. And all of it is about character. It's
Sneeko
about
took the TradCon pill, bro.
Oh shit. Sneeko going the trad route.
Bro.
Yeah, it's about your personality.
It's important. TradCon pill, bro.
No, look, it's important to have wealth and it's important to have status in mind. But that's what this space is kind of avoiding a lot of the time, is that that's an extremely important part of becoming high value. And if we actually want to raise a family, that's an extremely important part of male self-improvement.
Sneeko, her man has these traits now. Why is she with him?
Did you say that?
What?
Your man has those traits?
He's not my man, but I think he's working towards it. That's why we're not together, because I don't.
He's working towards. He's not there yet. They're in high school.
No.
She just said it's a high school relationship. That's not a good comparison.
No. But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like,
wait, is that a high school girl?
The thing is that girls are gonna say things that are politically correct, and it sounds good. Like, oh, notice how she said a guy who has his finances in order, and then what did she say? Doesn't spend his money stupidly. That's having your finances. Like, I don't really care about finances, but like have their finances in order, but not really. But like, just don't spend money stupidly.
On her
so
and
it's
the
like,
kids.
Like, I get it. Like the girls are on a podcast, they don't want to make themselves look like bad or whatever. But dude, I mean, let's just keep it 1,000. I always say it. all women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. They hide it up with words like passion or ambition or drive,
goals.
Or goals. Like, hey man, look man, you got that TradCon pill, bro. Like, because
so what's the alternative? Getting a vasectomy? Like, are we advocating towards getting a surgery which prevents you from having children? That's not even to compare that to birth control is insane. That surgery is not meant to be reversed. It's meant to be permanent. Not you didn't say like put on a condom or like be absent for a little bit. The red pill ideology is literally avoid family creation and get a dick surgery. And you didn't even say no to that. You're like, well, maybe.
Oh, he's pushing back on that insane Rolo tweet that apparently went like, I don't know what you guys are cuxing on. Is it everybody or somebody? Because I see 0 frames dropped on my end. So is it actually, or is it just some people in chat are getting fucked, or what?
The battle for Sneeko's soul was always going to be a long, drawn-out fight.
Okay, if you're getting internet or laggy issues, then it's got to be like a YouTube server thing or something, if it's not everybody.
You have to understand context. What is the context? The context.
How to become a high value man from the Red Pill Godfather.
Yes, but
the
when you're
fastest way, the quickest way to do it. That's important, dude. He said the quickest way to do it. Avoid family creation. Focus on making money. Go to the gym.
Get a vasectomy.
All the self-improvement stuff. Because a lot of guys, remember, dude, the average guy doesn't have much dick discipline. They'll get a girl pregnant when they're 18,
Instantly,
19, 20,
bro.
21. So if you got a vasectomy, what does it do? It makes it retard-proof. He's giving advice for the lowest common denominator. Quickest way to be a high-value guy for the lowest common denominator. That's the advice, dude. A lot of people don't, like, will sit there. How many guys do you know that could have been stars that got a girl pregnant in high school?
Now, once again, context. This is not geared towards family. It's geared towards becoming successful in a high-value light.
So who is the high-value man? Who qualifies that? Because all the women in here, they just said that
Zero
it's about
cucks, zero
ambition,
cucks,
it's
zero
about character,
cucks,
your
zero
personality. Is it you flexing for other guys? Who's qualifying? Like
True! Car shit, gym shit, finance shit. A lot of it is just flexing for other guys. It really is.
Who are you becoming high value for? Other dudes on the internet?
So ultimately, when you're done with that list, so to speak, and you're successful, you now are seen as a prize to women. So for example, yes, you could have a good personality, have good energy, good vibe. That's cool. But long term, becoming successful is going to be the key factor for most people. So he's just saying, to get there faster, do these steps. Now, ultimately, like I said before, family-wise is not, I want to say, the best
And
way.
here's the other thing too, bro.
Less than 3.
I don't mean to call any of these ladies out, but they said a bunch of bullshit. They don't even care about any of these things unless they're attracted to you first. There's plenty of
What makes you attractive, though?
Well, hold on. But you're not gonna give a fuck about his personality or being genuine or his integrity if he's not handsome enough or if he doesn't qualify.
But it wasn't
Like,
talking about what they're
girls-
attracted to. It's their
feels
idea
weird
of a
man,
high
feels
value
weird
man.
man,
But
feels
so
weird
then
man.
what's more important?
But they're not gonna give that guy a chance unless he meets certain prerequisites. Girls always
That's nobody gives anybody a chance till they meet certain prerequisites, right? That's true of everybody. That's true of guys and girls.
I want to be unbanned.
You're not going to give a girl a chance if she weighs 700 pounds, right? This is everybody's going to have like a minimum threshold for.
always assume attraction when you ask them. They
I
don't-
feel
they
like
don't-
you're assuming that
I'm assuming what?
somebody.
My
I feel
internet
like
might
there's
be
a
cuxing,
lot
but
of
at least I
girls
don't go.
Who you could use the word settle. You know, if
Oh,
it fits.
so
their
you'll
vibes.
accept integrity, passion, loyalty, and honesty. A homeless guy can give you that.
I mean, I think
What?
there's
No, he probably can't. Wait, what?
a lot of girls. I
Hold
think
on,
you're
hold on, no, no, no.
exaggerating the situation,
No,
but I think there are a lot
It's-
of girls.
It's not that.
would.
What I'm saying is that women give surface level answers that a multitude of men can actually give them, but the problem is that they only want it from a minority of men. Because girls, right? Because a lot of these things you guys mentioned, dude, you know how many guys can give you guys this, but y'all ain't picking them.
So
Come on, man, let's operate in reality here.
Where
The
are
dude, he doesn't even get to show you these traits unless he's attractive first. That's my point.
So what makes him attractive?
Maybe his height, maybe the way he speaks to you, his tonality, all these things.
His game.
How many guys you got in friend zone right now?
What is the friend zone?
How many guys do you have
Male
right now
friends.
that you're friends with that you're not currently having sex with?
I don't know.
You're in the music industry, correct?
Yeah.
Guaranteed a bunch of guys that are in the
In
friend
my
zone.
inbox, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And you talk to them and you know them, maybe they help you here and there, blah, 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 right? I guarantee a bunch of those guys have these things that you mentioned,
Right.
but you ain't giving them a chance because they don't meet a look level yet, or they're not handsome enough, or they're not confident enough, maybe they're not tall enough.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is that girls give surface level bullshit that a bunch of guys can get to them, but they're not attractive enough, so they don't care that these guys have these traits. So being high value, bro, it's like they only care about these traits and consider high value for when it's from the right guy.
Right, but let's not just talk about when it comes to being attractive. What's more important, being successful or having a family?
Having a family.
What do you guys think?
Successful.
Wait, for the man or for the woman?
It seems like the red pill ideology is that being successful is more important. It's not about attracting a woman. Like, what's more important for a man? What should a man's priority be? Having a family or being successful?
Being successful first every single time, because then you have the ability to choose. But
Not anymore. Not if you get the vasectomy, then you can't have the family.
Dude, you can undo a vasectomy. Like
Okay, hold on. Vasectomies are not supposed to be undone. It is possible, but that's not meant to be an undone surgery. It's supposed to be a one and done. And the longer you wait after you have it, the lower the chance you have of reversing it. Use a fucking condom. Why the fuck would you get a fucking vasectomy? This is probably one of the most retarded things that I've ever heard, like that them even defending. Like, I think that it would be easy to fuck. I might just cut it and go to Rumble, I guess, if everybody's just cuxing always. Yeah, here. If you're cuxing, just go watch on Rumble. I don't think the streams are like just buffering off. Then go watch on Rumble. I don't know why you're. Then move to Rumble. I don't know why you're still on YouTube then. The vasectomy is not a 100% chance to reverse. And again, the longer it goes on, the worse the chance. That's supposed to be a permanent surgery. I don't know why you would ever defend such an insane fucking position.
Like, I don't know why you keep saying, like, you can undo a vasectomy.
It's that one point.
Sometimes.
It's that one point that has you tripped out. Remember, dude,
but it says avoid family creation. Like, we
at
get
the beginning stages, bro. Dude, that's not a long term. It's
that's
a short term.
He said quickest way, which means short term strategy to building your value up as quickly as possible. That's retard proof. That's not going to get you in a
Look,
jam.
I'm not saying that you should have a kid when you're extremely young, but I am saying that we should be focused on becoming good fathers too. Just like we make fun of girls for prioritizing their careers and wanting to be girl bosses and wanting to build an empire, they're not prioritizing motherhood immediately. And then we're saying, men, ignore family creation, get a vasectomy so you could focus on getting rich, and then you'll be 40, you'll have all these hoes and girls, and then start a family. Like, how are we building men to become good fathers if they've been only prioritizing success? If they have a dick surgery, how do they have the character that's going to lead a proper family?
So you're saying...
Oh, true. He's actually gotten, I don't know if he's found like a new conservative figure to model himself after, or if he's watching a lot of Ben Shapiro, but now he's making actual conservative arguments and not this cringe fucking red pill shit.
Because they've dealt with a bunch of hoes first, so they know what a good woman is.
So you're saying us as men, when we're young, should have kids early, right?
No.
No,
that's not what he
I didn't say that.
No, but what's the priority then? Family or
It
success?
doesn't mean that you need to have kids young, but it shouldn't be avoid family creation in your head. That's an important thing to think about when you're young too. How am I going to have the character? How am I going to have the maturity, the responsibility to become a good father when I am ready to do it?
So what age should men have kids then?
I would say
25, 30?
Early 30s is probably ideal.
30s?
Yeah, I would say like early 30s, mid 30s.
See, you just proved that point. That list is for people in their 20s. Not their 30s.
Well, there you go. You have a
also-
vasectomy, you can't have kids in your early 30s. That's the point of the surgery.
No.
You can maybe reverse it, but you can't have, like, that's what that surgery is permanent.
So all in my 20s, what should I be doing?
You should be working on your character. You should be working on your maturity. You should be getting closer to God. A lot of the things that we're praising the women for to become a good mother, that's important things for men to focus on too.
I work on characters.
I didn't say be broke. It's equally important to work on your finances. Women aren't going to say that, of course. I'm telling guys, you should get rich as possible too. But you should also be working on like building your character and looking at how I'm going to raise my kids and how I'm going to be a good father. If you're 40 and you have all these hoes and you have experience with hoes, is that going to make you a better father? Probably not. You'll just know how to avoid a bad woman. But it's not. You don't need to fuck 100 women to realize what a hoe is. A hoe is a girl. You look at her Instagram, you know she's a hoe or not. You don't need to get all these women in order to understand that.
No, you don't.
Can I
Once again,
interject?
you need to be able to decipher from experience who's a hoe and who's not. We're just saying, look.
Do you think it's that hard to see who a hoe is?
Bro, come on. Really?
I like how he has no response to that. Like, it's not really that hard. Like, how many... You would never hear this from a conservative man. Like, yeah, yes, it was necessary for me to fuck many bitches for me to figure out which one was truly the loyal woman I was going to make my wife. Like, nobody says this. It's so stupid.
Overall, men should have a self-control when they're in their early 20s. Yes, by nature, like, you know, you're gonna go be promiscuous and all of this, but you also can have if you're working to get closer to God, you will create a self-control within yourself to not be sexually, like, promiscuous and just having sex with everyone and get someone pregnant.
And can I
you
say...
could use a condom, too.
Can I say, too, I think what Sneako's also trying to explain is that when you have a culture that bashes Western women about how we're focusing on the wrong things when we're young, but then you praise men for perpetuating that culture, I think what Sneako's
Wait, hold on, wait, real quick. Does anybody have a link of the video to me talking to Lav? I was walking outside, I was talking on the phone. Does anybody have a link to that video? Is that on YouTube anywhere? I haven't put together this list of shit. Dude, I have to take like, I need to take like 3 days off streaming and like catch up on like all this dumb shit. The Zonia one? Maybe, it might be. I wasn't streaming it, but it was when I was talking to her and she admitted that there was like nothing that went wrong or I didn't actually do anything wrong or whatever. I think it was the one when Chillin jumped on for a little bit. My lawyer did want to start reviewing material and I haven't sent him anything yet. So I'm trying to, I need like a video or two to get him started. It's a Stardust VOD. Probably on DGG World. Is it this one?
When I have publicly said that I diverge from Mr. Girl's feeling, my God, Anna just told me that they are still sexting each other and never.
Because the come down.
Calling me a Harvey Weinstein and accusing me of sexual coercion with no evidence has deeply affected you.
Updating each other on this shit. We talk a lot, but it's not just like to talk about you.
Oh, okay.
But also, being in your orbit and being friends with you has affected us deeply. And that's just sort of
I think it's the calling me a Harvey Weinstein and accusing me of sexual coercion with no evidence has deeply affected you.
Oh, no, I think even before that, the situation was deeply affected us, for better or for worse. And that could be, I mean, I don't necessarily think that that's your fault. I think it's just being in the public eye at such a large scale. But again, Steven, you're like putting a lot of like accusations and words in my mouth, like expanding off of things that I've said, and I don't...
This is, if you were to poll the community, 99% of people would agree that you... Wait, this isn't the video. No. I was outside talking on like, on earbuds. This can't be it. The audio quality was way worse.
Why are they like leftoid tier?
Literally calling her, what, mid-Jew pussy or whatever? He's fucking terrible, and he...
This man, it's honestly so...
That is the...
Did nobody stream this? I could have sworn there were 7 people in the call. Is there not a VOD for this anywhere?
My sympathies. Like killing myself over.
He is down by the CIA. Doesn't have any
Oh, here it is. This is it.
bearing on whether or not there's any truth to the matter. And you've thrown your lot in with him, parroting the same accusations. You just did it here. Haven't you had abuse accusations before? Without any evidence.
Well, I thought that you had. I'm actually pretty sure that. I don't know. I don't know. You said like mean online and abuse. Like, what is the line? Do you have a line?
I can't believe. Do you seriously not know the difference? Do you
No,
think that there's a difference between being? Then I don't know why you're involved in this conversation at all, or why you would ever, like you keep saying there's so much nuance. You don't even know there's abuse and being mean.
So abuse is use something to bad effect or for a bad purpose, or treat. Here it is. Treat a person with cruelty, especially regularly.
Are you reading the dictionary definition right now for this conversation?
Yeah.
The purpose is when you're talking about abusive relationship or abuse things, abuse typically
We're just gonna
implies
use your
somebody
made up.
has-
We're just gonna use your made up definition, not an actual definition.
If somebody says they were in an abusive situation, what are you thinking in your mind? Wow, somebody must.
I need to. I have to. I just need to go through. Dude, I don't have time for this fucking shit. Actually, if somebody is a good writer, so I need a portfolio of you doing like creative writing. If somebody is a good writer, and you can show me that you're a good writer, you can email me at if you email me and you don't have a portfolio, don't even waste my fucking time. I'll probably pay you like $500 to do a rewrite of about an 11-page thing I have of something. I don't have time to do all this shit. But if you want to email me, I've got all the work is done, all the links are there. I just need somebody to do a rewrite for tone. But you need to be somebody that's a good writer that has done like creative writing projects or whatever before. If you can do this and you want to shoot me an email at it's contact@destiny.gg. I'll let you do the rewrite of the manifesto stuff. Okay. Because this should have been done like 2 weeks ago. But there's like Melina's dad is here. I'm traveling. There's like a million things going on. I don't have time to do all this. Why don't you contact Booksmarts? I don't know if Booksmarts writes hit pieces. Just as irrelevant Darius stream change. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna blackball people, but I think what I'm gonna do is if you feature live on your stream, I think I'm just not gonna have you linked anywhere on my website. So I'm gonna probably kill all embeds and stuff like that. I think that's a reasonable like middle ground step for me to take. It's insane to me that like somebody that's hurling around false accusations to multiple people, by the way. Arguably, her worst accusation wasn't even against me; it was against Hassan. I don't want to be involved in promoting anybody. Like the fact that she's literally getting onto podcasts because she's leached popularity off of my platform and then saying God knows what to these people, because I don't know if she's like telling the because she's talking shit because I asked the whatever podcast people, she's telling them about our history and shit. I don't want to be involved in promoting anything or anybody peripheral to her that's like hosting her. I think I have a right to do it. I think that's okay. So I'm probably unlisting like Darius and irrelevant streams from my shit until they're finished with that arc, or until she's made false rape accusations against them or whatever. And then maybe they get tired of her, moved on. You ask explicitly, what have I done wrong to you?
Abusive or abusive, that is Max.
Then what have I done wrong to you?
I mean, I don't. If you really want to talk about it, then we can talk about it not publicly.
I've already talked to you privately and you wouldn't seriously reference anything. So I'm asking
when
you.
I told you about how I felt, you would like try to debate me out of it.
Because you were already working with a guy who was digging into every woman I've ever talked to, trying to write a sexual assault piece on me.
Steven, you want me to be working with Max, and I'm not working with Max.
You've already read half his manifesto.
I've not read any of it. I've not read a fucking word of it.
Really? How are you referencing things that's going to be in it then on stream?
What do you mean referencing?
You did it once in this conversation with the Welcome to the Orbiter Club. Okay, I'm switching over to Rumble completely because too many people are complaining about cucks. All right, I'm killing my YouTube stream. I'll be over on Rumble. I don't know why my YouTube stream is lagging, but I'm just going to be on Rumble for the rest of the day. Rip. I'll see you guys over there. Peace out.